We're back with my guest, Willie Harris. He's the author of Who's Will. Will, the book is finished. How long is Willie? The book is out. How long is the book been finished?
Probably about good 30 days now.
Okay. Okay. So some new book. It's hot off the press.
Hot off the press.
So we want y'all to go out and buy Willie Harris's book, Who's Will. Will, I want you, Willie. I keep saying Will, but I guess Will will be short for Willie.
That's right.
But the title of the book is Who's Will.
That's right.
The author is Willie Harris. Would you just go ahead and tell us what type of fulfillment once the completion of the book, once the book was actually done, how fulfilled were you when it was actually done?
Yeah, you know, it was a lot of years, a lot of tears,
Wow.
I laughed, I cried. There were setbacks. You know, there were setbacks. You know, where I thought the book was going to be released at a certain time, and it would go out for edit, it would come back, and I mean, it was challenging. It wasn't. God never said it was going to be easy, and but I persevered, and I continued to work, and you know, the day came where it went to press. And I'm telling you, I was like, oh my God, it's like it finally happened. It finally went to press, and I'm so grateful to complete this project. You know, I know now that God's timing and my timing is two different times.
Right.
You know, even though I wanted it out a certain time, but there were some things that need to be in place. There were some people that I needed, and I just like to give a shout out to Bishop Paul Martin from Changing the Generation Church, who wrote the foreword for the book. You know, I didn't know him at the time, but you know, if I would have released the book 5 years ago, I never would have had that relationship with Bishop Paul Martin, and I wouldn't have had him to write the foreword for the book. And so I'm really honored to for a man like Bishop Paul Martin to you know, write the foreword to the book, and you know, I'm just excited. I'm just excited. I know it's in God's time, and now the book is up. It's ready for sale.
Okay. Go ahead, if you will. Go ahead and say something to our young people. We got to get out of here. We've had a good set. We've had a good show, and it's just hard to break away. Would you just go ahead and just say something to our young people to encourage them and inspire? Because I know they listen to your story.
You know, if I had to say something to the young right now, you know, I think it would be true to yourself. You know, don't be influenced by others. You know, stay focused, set goals, and accomplish your goals. You know, there's so many areas in life that, you know, I could get into as far as for young people. You know what I'm saying? Of course, stay away from drugs. You know. Protect, you know, take care of yourself. You know, obey your parents. Do what your parents actually do. There's a lot of different areas, but I just say, you know, stay focused and work hard. You know, nothing comes easy.
Right.
You know, a lot of times they want the easy way out. Yeah. And number one, like we said earlier, was be honest with yourself. You know, a lot of young men, you know, want to be rappers. I run into a lot of that. Everybody want to be a rapper. They see that. They see the lifestyle of the rapper
and the glamour.
Yeah,
per se.
You know, being a lawyer is just as good. You know, being a doctor, a judge, a politician.
Yeah,
you know, we get so caught up in that entertainment. I think it's the media that's they get so tied up into wanting to be that.
Right.
But there's so many professional careers out there for young men, men and women, that, you know, they can get involved with and have a successful life. You know. They get tied up with the fame and the fortune, I think.
Right. Well, if you will, go ahead and give us some contact information at this time.
Okay, very good, and thank you so much. Again, the book is Who's Will. You can reach me at www.facebook.com/2011. Again, the Facebook, let me correct that. The Facebook address is facebook.com/Who's Will 2011. The book is now available at Amazon.com, and you can also follow me on Twitter.
Okay. All right. Well, you have Willie's information. I appreciate him taking the time to be with us on our show today. I hope that his story have inspired and encouraged our viewers to realize that everyone has a story. But the only way your story can actually be told is that you have to write your own story. And every day of our life, we write our story. I'm Kenneth Morgan. My guest, of course, is Willie Harris. Thank you so much for watching this episode of What's Your Story?